Those of you who have taken a look over the past few years at the books that we do know that David McCullough is one of my favorite authors. He's one of America's great historians. He's the winner of 2 Pulitzer Prizes. He's received the Presidential Medal of Freedom and a lot of other awards and recognitions. He was the voice, in fact, for Ken Burns, the primary voice on the whole Civil War series that Burns did. He's got a new book out. It is called The American Spirit. It's a collection of speeches, many of them commencement speeches, that he has given between the years 1989 and 2006. Now, lots of times in compilations of speeches, you really don't get very much out of it, but not true for McCullough. These speeches contain real content about American history and about specifics in American history, depending on where he happened to be giving the speech. One of the things about David McCullough, and I quote from the book what he said, nothing ever had to happen the way it happened. Now, if you think about that in terms of history, it gives real meaning to what a true historian is doing. The historian, the David McCulloughs of the world, are looking to figure out why it happened the way it did and what might have happened had it gone on another course. That makes things really interesting, and I think that's why David McCullough's books are so filled with great content about not just what happened, but why it happened and what could have happened had it not been for this change in course somewhere along the way. So this book, the speeches in it are all along that line. David McCullough is a very optimistic individual regarding the United States, its history, and its future. He says at one point, 90% of Americans are good people. It's always been going to the dogs in the opinion of some, meaning the 10% that aren't good people. So when times get rough, McCullough tends to just buck back and say, we're still a good people. We still know who we are, what we are, and that's what this book is about, trying to find that in the context of American history. I mean, McCullough to me has always been like reading a novel. His books, even though they are factual, even though they are historical, are very easy and interesting to read, and this one is no different, even though it is a compilation of speeches that he gave. So David McCullough fans, yahoo! Go get this one. It's called The American Spirit.